Hi, this is Anne-Marie again, and thanks for coming back to our Home Business 103. We're drawing some pictures to help explain this great business of network marketing, hoping to simplify it, but also condense a lot of knowledge and relate it in some interesting and different ways. We talked about a democratic home business, and now we're going to have a look at a viral formula. Now, in the last video, we saw that when you look at a democratic society, that the challenge that most people have is that they don't have the marketing skills or the business skills, and yet they're hoping to run a home business. So the way we can overcome this main challenge is by what we call a democratic home business plan. And we relate it as being something that's standardized for everybody to do, something that was simple to read and share, something that does not rely on anybody's skills or talents. It's just reading and sharing. You don't have to be an athlete or an actor or super salesperson. Just read and share. And this is what gives you that equal opportunity that everybody can participate in. So we're going to look at a viral marketing formula to help explain how this democratic home business plan works. Again, we're going to draw a little picture here, and we're going to start off by noting the three standard components of any business. And just to make sure I have everything here, we have a message. Every business has some kind of a message or product or a unique proposition of some sort. Every business has to be able to share it somehow, advertise it, promote it, and the more that is shared and the more people buy into it, this will give you the success factor that every business wants. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. You have a product, service, or message. You have to be able to share it, advertise it, promote it, and then hopefully you'll have lots of success depending on that. Now, in network marketing, we have slightly different vocabulary, but it basically means the same. The message we call leverage. So if you want to write this down, leverage. And leverage is a really neat word because it means that you can take expertise from other people and basically pass it on for others to listen and learn as well. For example, let's say you don't want to spend 20 years of your life being a doctor and going through all the studies that doctors go, but you can pass on a tape or a DVD by a doctor. So you're leveraging his experience. You're maximizing your time and your knowledge through the leverage of other experts. So that's really a really neat thing to have in networking. Instead of saying share, we use the word duplicate. So the word duplicate. And this is a special kind of business because you're sharing not just a product but also a marketing plan. So the faster or the easier that you can share this, the faster it's going to duplicate. And this will give you what we call residual income because you're going to get paid many times over on just one transaction, multiple times just based on one call or one person. Because it's multiple levels, it's residual. So we're going to have a look at two different kinds of marketing plans. And sometimes the best way to compare two things, we call it, drawing a T shape. So there's two ways that you can do this. One would be called solo. So just write down the word solo. And the other one that we're going to look at is what we call viral. Okay, so we have solo marketing and we have viral marketing. Now, solo basically means where you go out, and this is often you see advertised because people that are solo experts tend to advertise a lot, and they basically want you to become like a little company in your own right. They call it You Inc. This is branding yourself. You have to brand yourself to become an expert. If you brand yourself as an expert, you're going to have people following you, you're going to have team members. But to do this takes a tremendous amount of effort. You have to be internet savvy, you have to write articles, you have to do blogs, you have to be parts of forum participation, you have to know something about personal development, you have to know something about sales, you have to have mailing lists, and the list goes on to become an expert to this extent. Now, just a couple points about being a solo expert marketer or a self-branding, magnetic personality, whatever you want to call it. This business, if it's democratic, does not depend on solo experts. It's not about duplicating other solo experts. It's about duplicating masses of people that want to have something better in their lifestyle. And in time, I think, you learn how to do this. In time, you learn to be or to have these leadership qualities that other people will admire. But when you first start, you need something that is speedy, something that is simple, something that's going to create some immediate profits for you, because that's going to keep the motivation and keep the duplication and keep the residual income coming in for you. So what is viral? Quick definition of viral marketing is that it's simple sharing of information with people you know. It's timely, it's very time efficient. The benefits are built in, so you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to sell or persuade people. It's safe, it's aimed at a target community that's interested in what you have to say, and there's no skills required in terms of viral. So there's a definite similarity then, let me put my pen down, a definite similarity then between a democratic home business plan and the viral marketing plan. It's simple to do, it's timely, it's cost effective, it has benefits, and you do not have to rely on the skills or talents of anybody to perform this. So in fact, with a viral marketing formula, the things you want to note just under that are the fact that you have a leveraged message you're going to send out to people. You're going to have a democratic plan that everybody can do. And often a democratic plan, my theory is, should be 3 steps, because if you get beyond 3 steps, people get a little bit uncertain or a little bit confused about what to do, and they'll stop doing it. And the last thing that you need is the profits. The profits here, because the more you duplicate the democratic plan, the more your profits will grow. Okay, there's a one-on-one correspondence here. In fact, what happened is you eventually get a formula, and this is a formula that was designed based on a duplication formula where you take profits are equal to a leveraged message, a democratic plan, hopefully 3 steps, so something that everybody can do, and that's going to multiply times how many times you can duplicate it amongst people, amongst like masses of duplication. So the next thing we need to look at is, what do we find? Like, what do we have to include in a leveraged message? What should we have in a democratic plan to make it easily duplicatable with masses and masses of people? And we're going to do that in part 3, which is all about drawing 2 circles. We're going to really, really simplify this even more for you. So thank you again. Questions or comments? As always, let me know. And I love talking with people. So let's have a dialogue soon. Thank you.